Hello everybody, it's Max McAllister here today from Traxxion Dynamics to introduce the long-awaited product to help make your Honda Goldwing that pulls to the right go straight down the road. Now, I did a video on this and talked about what makes bikes pull to the right or pull one way or the other, but in this case, you know, we've had a lot of owners report that their Goldwing pulls to the right, and I explained that there's no economy in really trying to get any kind of frame alignment done because it would cost just a fortune to try and correct this bike. So the simplest and most backwards redneck out in the country, down and dirty ghetto way to do this is to put some weight on the side of the bike opposite of the way the bike is pulling. Well, since space is already at a premium on the Honda Goldwing, you can, if you carry a toolkit and things like that, stack the heaviest objects in your bike into the left saddlebag, and that will help make your bike track straighter down the road. Now, if you don't want to do that and you just really want to make sure your bike pulls straight and you don't carry a lot of heavy items, I found a space on the Honda Goldwing underneath the saddlebag, as far outboard as I could put it and above the exhaust, and I have created the Traxx-Rite Counterweight. This is a 16-pound bar of 12L14 steel that's been powder coated and then custom machined to fit up into the particular nook that's available for us to occupy space with weight. It works great. But I'm only making about 20 of these to begin with, and so I'll have them for sale. I'm going to install one right now because it only takes a couple minutes. The kits are going to be $149.95, and I will, but I'm only going to make about 20 of them because I want people to use them, make sure that the mounting hardware and everything's reliable over time. So it'll be about 6 months before I make any more. If you're interested in one of these kits, my YouTube channel members will get priority for sales first. If you're a channel member and you'd like one, you'll get priority. And then after that, it'll just be first come, first served. And we're already down to 19 of them because a guy in the Netherlands wants one, so we're going to ship one to him today. And then if after that, I'll keep a waiting list. So if you would email me, max@traxxion.com, I'll put you on a list for once we're good with enough people have used them and put tens of thousands of miles on them. So all that's required to install this weight is you're going to remove 2 bolts from the stock Honda exhaust system. Here's one here under the passenger peg. It's got a 12 mil head on it. Nope, that's the passenger peg bolt. Hang on, this is the one. Sorry, right here. I haven't done this enough myself. So it's right here down in the lower left corner of the battery box. This is a 12 mil. And that's pretty much all for that. And then there's one more up here. It's kind of tucked in, and this one's at an angle. There's your bolt up in there. It's got a big, kind of looks like a wheel of a washer around it. I'm going to take these 2 bolts out, and you will not reuse them. My kit, I'm going to supply you with longer 3/16 stainless steel bolts. Oh, even once again, I've picked the wrong bolt. No wonder it was so hard to get it out. It's actually that bolt. I apologize. I usually do all of my very first installs live so that somebody could see how long it takes and what they may or may not do wrong. So it's this very obvious bolt. Sorry. I was standing here behind the saddlebag, couldn't see it. All right, so that comes out. The front bolt, we're gonna put in, and see they're very long and they're all threads. So I'm retaining all of the stock Honda threads effectively, and then we're gonna run our part in on top of them. The back one is trickier. So, if we can get the camera, but where we're going for is this pocket up in here. that pocket is where our weight's going to go. So I'm going to get it up in there, and then we'll take some pictures here. I'll show you some video in a minute. So I'm going to lay this up in there. There is a metal, the metal decorative bracket that covers the exhaust pipe. Is like a shelf, and this weight will sit on that shelf. So there it is, it's up in there. And I'm going to start by getting it over that front stud. The front one's just a straight line shot, and it's a straight line shot. So let's see. But we want to get it over that because it's going to position it for the rear one. So the trick to the rear one is, because it's going in at an angle, we have to thread it in very slowly. Oops. Thread it in very slowly, and we want to make sure that the weight is right up against the bracket in the back from the stock Honda exhaust, and that way it aligns into the hole. If the weight is got a gap, then it won't want to start. So we got to use the stock washer, and it's a little tricky to get it all up in there, get it going. So the muffler is there. And we are using the threads from the stock Honda muffler. Okay, there we go. Oops, sorry. So you can see the difficulties I'm having. Yeah, okay, I've got it going now. All right, so I want to hold the weight. Actually, you might even be able to see. Let me have the camera. Here's what's going wrong, and you'll see why we gotta be careful with it. See the bolt right in the middle between the Honda bracket and all that gap at the back of it. Where is it at? Sorry about this. Not getting a good view. There's a gap between the weight, and we can't have that. So here I'm going to back it up. This is the tricky part of this installation, if there is one. Okay, now it's going. So once you get it going, you're good, and you're just going to run it all the way in. It takes a second because it is a 90 millimeter long, all threaded bolt. Now, the back one is just a through slot in the weight, but we've got a nylock stainless steel flange nut that will hold it on. So the bolt is holding the muffler on using the stock Honda threads, and then the threads extend past that for our weight to ride on. Told you this would take a minute. There we go. Just going to tighten that like normal. Same thing here. Now the front one hole is actually threaded, and there's a nut on it. So we tighten that. And then these are 13 millimeter. Let me see if I can show you the studs now. They've protruded. Here you go. You should be able to look in there and see this one back here. Right back there is one. The other one is in this counter bore here, and it's there. We're just going to put nuts on top of both of these nylocks to add some extra security for hardware possibly loosening up on a heavy weight. With now the weight is riding on the suspended portion of the motorcycle. So it won't take shocks, you know, any more than any other part of the motorcycle would. It won't be, you know, subjected to any kind of shock-like situation. So I need to get a short 13mm socket. Of course, it's missing. Why wouldn't it be? I can get a wrench. 13 mils. And we'll tighten that down. And so this is it. So there'll be now the steel is powder coated so that it's corrosion and environment resistant. And the little angle one is a little tricky to get started, but I got it here. And let me try this. I think I can use one of these, a 1/4-inch drive. That worked perfect. And this will pull it up tight against the stock Honda muffler bracketry. All right, that's it. We're fully installed. So I guess however long that took, 5 minutes. So that's it, the Traxx-Rite Counterweight system. Can't believe I'm getting so much mileage out of my little funny trade name Traxx-Rite. So if you're interested in one of these kits, hit me up. I'm not going to have this for sale on the internet. Can we just have 20 of them for sale on our website? Okay, we're just going to have 20 of them for sale. So when they're gone, they're gone. And then I'll start taking back orders. You can email me directly. So thanks for watching. If you're interested, hit us up right away. They won't last long. Max@Traxxion.com, www.traxxion.com to get your stuff. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share with your buddies, particularly if they're one of the people who has a bike that pulls to the right. Thanks for watching.